So it appears ggbo 2021 is coming to a close finally. Great Guitar Build Off is supposed to do two things. Bring some awareness and involvement and traffic to some really good charities. And then, encourage and foster a community of builders that, is encouraging and helpful, and it has done that on so many levels. This is the second one, and both times, made a lot of new friends that are doing some really cool stuff. I know with the public vote, a lot of great builds are just left in the dust. I know it's tremendously discouraging, and the way the voting has gone has done the opposite of what it should, in that it does nothing but discourage. But for all of you down at the bottom of the pile who shouldn't be there, I want you to know that we've all been looking. We've watched your videos, we've paid attention to your builds, and there are some really amazing builds. And I haven't seen anybody who shouldn't be proud of what they've done. But I know it's hard to not be discouraged, but I would just encourage you to keep your chin up. What you've done is something to be proud of, and other people have seen them. They have seen the quality of what you've done, and we know the heart and blood and sweat and tears that goes into it. So try not to be discouraged. It's as hard as that is at the moment. I know, believe me. I knew it was coming, and still can't help but be tremendously discouraged. But try to get past that. Think about the friends we have made. And if you haven't made friends in this competition, God, message me. You will. As us little builders, you pay attention to the friends that you've made in the community, the things that you learned and improved on in your build, and you don't necessarily need to worry about the future, but be proud of what you've done, and be assured that even though there weren't votes there, people have watched, they have noticed, and they have paid attention. Now, I have since the beginning wanted to do, when this was all over, just my top 10. The fact that my top 10 will include a fair number of people who are actually going to be in the top 10, I don't know. I'd also like to really highlight some great builds that didn't get votes at all. I may do two separate videos for that purpose, but I would like to include a top 10. And me and some other guys were talking about just trying to brainstorm a way that we could make this vote actually mean something and not be discouraging. The idea that we had, for whoever cares, we were thinking a peer vote really should determine the top 10. And we were thinking, if you choose your top 10, and you can't vote for yourself, just you choose your top 10, and that determine the actual top 10. I understand the need for public vote, for public involvement. But really, a public vote, I don't think it gets the public involved at all. I don't think 99.999% of them ever look at or care about Great Guitar Build Off after they go and vote for, the person that they like, when it has absolutely nothing to do with the guitar or the work. And that's just, it's so incredibly wrong and discouraging. So, and I don't want anybody to take this and think this is, sour grapes. I never expected to be in the top 10, and I don't give a damn about prizes. All I wanted was just a fair chance at getting put in front of real judges. That's all I wanted. And, I also knew that from last year, you're going to meet some new people, you're going to see some great things, and that part's always fun. But maybe a public vote for, a People's Choice Award or, something like that. I don't know. But I really, really, really think the only way we're ever going to have a fair vote in this is, a peer vote. Builders vote. Anyway, so I think I'm going to give you my top 10. Just my favorites, looking at, the cleanness of the work and the difficulty that went into it, and the difficulty it was for the builder at their level, some things like that. And by doing this, I don't want to single anybody out. I don't want to leave anybody out either. It's just, so I think I will probably do another video where I try to, highlight the ones that really impressed me and I thought were really cool, even if, even if 10 more I thought belonged at the top of the pile, if that makes any sense. So I don't want to discourage anybody whatsoever, and like I said, as hard as it is now, really try not to be discouraged. You can be mad for a week or two, and you'll get back to the shop, and you'll just start doing what you did do. Unless this is your first build, and then please, really, don't be discouraged by this. This vote is no reflection whatsoever on skill or product or anything. So don't, please, if this is your first build, please do not be discouraged by the turnout of this vote. Really. Anyway, like I said, if you haven't made friends in this competition, get a hold of me. You will make some friends in this competition, I guarantee. Thanks for those who did vote. Thanks for watching. Those that have watched the videos. If you haven't watched the videos, what the hell are you doing? Watch the videos. I mean, come on. There are a lot of people that have done some really cool videos too. So, anyway, I'm going to try to get some work done. Like, subscribe.